Watermelons. Big, juicy, sweet. Summer isn't summer without them. Think picnics, think sticky fingers. Everyone loves a good watermelon. It's an American classic, really. Growing your own? That's a whole other ball game. It takes work, real work, but it's worth it, you'll see. Now, I've seen some tough jobs, and growing watermelons isn't digging coal, but it has its challenges. Don't let anyone tell you different. These plants can be fussy. They need things just right. A little too much of this, not enough of that, and boom. No melons for you. It's a dirty job in its own way. This guide is for you. The beginner, the weekend warrior, even if you've tried before, and maybe failed. No shame in that. We're here to get practical. No fancy talk, just what works. We'll walk through it, step by step. From a tiny seed to a giant ripe melon. You can do this. So roll up your sleeves, get ready to get a little dirt, under your nails, maybe a lot of dirt. That's part of the fun, right? We're talking about real food, grown by you, for you and your family, or just for yourself. Let's dig in and learn how to grow these amazing fruits. It's a rewarding job, believe me. First things first, watermelons are not shy. They don't like being crowded. These vines spread out, a lot, like an uninvited house guest. But one you actually want. If you give them room, think big, really big. Each plant needs serious square footage. Don't skimp here, folks. It really matters. How much space? Good question. For vining types, plan on it. At least 50 to 100 square feet per plant. Yes, you heard that right. They'll send out runners. Long, sprawling runners. These runners need to roam, freely. If they're cramped, they get stressed. Stressed plants don't make good melons. Simple as that, really. Now let's talk sunshine. Watermelons are sun worshippers. Absolute sun fanatics. They crave it. They need at least 8 hours of direct sunlight every single day. More is even better. Think of them like sunbathers. On a long summer vacation, without enough sun, they sulk. They won't produce much fruit, or the fruit won't sweeten up. So pick your spot carefully. The sunniest part of your yard. Away from tall trees, or buildings that cast shade. This is non-negotiable. For happy watermelons, plenty of room, and a whole lot of sun. Get these two right, and you're off to a good start. A very good start. It's foundational. All right, you've got space, you've got sun. What's next? The dirt, the soil, the foundation of everything. Watermelons need good drainage. They don't like wet feet. Your dirt needs to be just right, not too heavy, not too sandy. Think loose, think crumbly, think rich in organic matter. Compost is your best friend here. Lots of it. Work it in deep, at least a foot down. This helps with drainage. It also gives the roots room to grow strong and find nutrients. Healthy roots mean healthy plants. Before you plant anything, get your soil tested. It's easy, and it tells you a lot about pH levels and nutrient deficiencies. Watermelons like slightly acidic soil. A pH between 6.0 and 6.8 is usually the sweet spot. If it's off, you can amend it. Lime to raise pH, sulfur to lower it. Don't guess. Test. It saves trouble. Consider raised beds or mounds. This is a smart move, especially if your soil is heavy or drains poorly, like thick clay. Mounds warm up faster in spring, and they keep the roots from sitting in water after a hard rain. Build them up about a foot high and a few feet wide. This gives your melons a great head start. Feeding and watering. The thirst and hunger games. Watermelons are hungry plants, and they are very thirsty, especially when they start setting fruit. Think of a growing teenager, always raiding the fridge. Your melons are like that. Consistent feeding is key, but you need the right stuff at the right time. It's a bit of a balancing act. Early on, they need nitrogen. Nitrogen helps with leaf growth and good strong vine development. A balanced fertilizer at planting is a good idea, something like a 10-10-10 or one slightly higher in nitrogen. But don't overdo it. Be careful. Too much nitrogen later on can mean lots of leaves and not many melons. We want melons. Once flowers appear and fruits start to form, switch your fertilizer to something lower in nitrogen and higher in phosphorus and potassium. These help with fruit development and, importantly, sweetness. Look for numbers like 5-10-10 or something similar. Feed them every few weeks. Follow the package directions. Don't just dump it on there. Now water. This is critical. Watermelons need consistent moisture, especially during dry spells, and when fruits are sizing up. About 1 to 2 inches of water per week is a good rule of thumb. Water deeply and less often rather than shallow sips daily. Inconsistent watering leads to problems, like blossom end rot, or split fruit. Keeping trouble out watermelon pests and diseases. So your melons are growing, things look good, you're feeling proud. But then, trouble can arrive, pests and diseases. They love watermelons too, just not in the way we do. Being vigilant is important. Catching problems early can save your crop. It's like any dirty job. You gotta keep an eye on things. Common pests include aphids, cucumber beetles, and squash vine borers. Aphids suck plant juices. They weaken plants. Beetles can spread disease and chew on plants, flowers, and fruit. Vine borers tunnel into stems, which can kill the plant fast. Inspect your plants regularly. Look under leaves. Check the stems. Early detection is your best weapon. Powdery mildew is a big one for diseases. You'll likely see it. It looks like white powder, dusted on the leaves and stems. It thrives in humid conditions and can weaken the plant. Reduce fruit production and quality. To prevent it, ensure good air circulation. Don't overcrowd your plants. Water at the base, not on the leaves. If you see problems, act fast. Sometimes a strong spray of water can knock off aphids. It's a start. Insecticidal soap can help. For more serious issues, or for powdery mildew, you might need organic fungicides or other approved treatments. Always read the label and follow instructions. Prevention is always better than a cure. The payoff: knowing when to pick your prize. You've fed and watered these plants, fought off pests, now the harvest. But how do you know? When is it perfectly ripe? Too early, it's flavorless. Too late, it's mushy. Look at the tendril, the curly queue near the stem. When it's brown and dry, it's ready. This is a reliable indicator. Don't rely on size. Patience is key. Check the ground spot. It should be creamy yellow. This shows it's maturing. Give it a thump. A ripe melon sounds hollow. A dull thud means it's not ready. This takes practice. How long from planting to harvest? Generally 70 to 90 days. Check the seed packet. It gives an estimate. Track your planting date. Use these clues to pick. More than just a melon, final thoughts and dirty wisdom. So there you have it. Growing watermelons. It's a bit of a journey. From a tiny seed to that big, beautiful fruit. It takes patience, it takes some effort. And yeah, you'll get dirty. But that's the point, isn't it? Connecting with the earth. Producing something real, something you can share, and be proud of. Don't be discouraged if your first try isn't perfect. Every gardener has failures. I've seen plenty. It's how you learn. Each season is different. Each plant has its quirks. Observe, adapt, and try again. The satisfaction of slicing into your own homegrown watermelon is hard to beat. Truly hard to beat. Remember the basics. They're important. Lots of sun, plenty of space, good well-drained soil, consistent water and food. And keep an eye out for trouble. These things matter. They really do. It's not rocket science, but it does require attention and a willingness to learn from the plants themselves. If you enjoyed this and want to tackle other garden jobs, there's a world of information out there. Look for guides on tomatoes or squash or whatever else you fancy. The principles are often similar. Get the fundamentals right, and you can grow amazing things. Now go get those hands dirty. Good luck, and happy gardening.